What if the next great technological leap isn't something you can see or even touch? What if it's about to become as essential and as invisible as the electricity that's powering your screen right now? We believe that 2026 is the year AI stops being just a tool we use and becomes the very infrastructure of our lives.
Now, I know that sounds like a bold statement, but the very definition of artificial intelligence is flipping on its head. For years, we've thought of it as a program we run, right? An app we open. Well, that era is ending. We're moving way beyond AI as something contained in a box and into a new reality where it's the foundational layer of our entire digital world. So, if it's not just software anymore, what is it becoming? Well, imagine this silent, powerful force that underpins literally everything, a utility that manufactures intelligence on demand. This is the core idea we're digging into today. AI is evolving into a fundamental utility, and that, my friends, changes everything.
To really get this, we have to understand how true technological revolutions actually happen. They almost never just improve the old way of doing things. The electric motor didn't just give us a faster horse. It completely redefined manufacturing, architecture, the very layout of city life. That's the scale of redefinition that's happening right now with AI.
This observation from Accuvate just nails it. We're leaving behind the kind of passive AI that just sits there waiting for our commands. The future is all about Agentic AI. And put simply, these are systems that are designed not just to answer our questions, but to take initiative, to understand a goal, and to proactively work to get it done.
So, the vehicle that's driving this massive transformation is the AI agent. This is the real-world expression of that shift from passive to proactive. We're moving from using AI like an instrument to collaborating with it like a true digital partner.
This comparison here really lays out the evolution perfectly. The past was asking a chatbot for a simple fact. The present, and for sure the future, is assigning an AI agent a complex mission. Think less, what's the capital of Nebraska, and more, monitor my entire supply chain for potential disruptions, cross-reference that with weather patterns, and automatically reroute shipments to avoid delays, then just brief me when it's done. It's a huge move from just asking to actually assigning.
But let's get a reality check here. While the potential of these agents is absolutely enormous, most companies are still sitting on the sidelines. These numbers show that a staggering 63.7% of businesses haven't even started a formal plan. They're stuck in what people are calling pilot purgatory. They can see the power, but they're really struggling to integrate it into their core operations.
So, how are the companies that are getting this right actually doing it? Well, the secret isn't one single giant all-knowing AI. The breakthrough is creating an infrastructure where a whole team of specialized digital workers can collaborate to solve problems. This new infrastructure is built on a concept called multi-agent orchestration. Honestly, the simplest way to think about it is like a digital project manager for AIs. You got one central orchestrator agent that gets the main goal, and its entire job is to break down that mission and delegate the right tasks to a team of specialist agents. And here's what that workflow looks like in the real world. The orchestrator gets the mission. It immediately tasks a super meticulous researcher agent to go gather all the data it needs. That data then gets passed to a sharp analyst agent to find the critical patterns and insights. And finally, an efficient coder agent might take those insights and build a custom dashboard or automate a report. It's a totally seamless, collaborative process, and it's all happening at machine speed. This new way of working creates a massive economic ripple effect. When the generation of intelligent work becomes cheap, scalable, and on demand, just like electricity, then the skills and qualities that we value in the economy, they're fundamentally forced to change.
And don't mistake this for some distant future. Projections from Gartner show that by the end of this year, 40% of the core business software we use every single day will have these agents built right in. This isn't some niche tech for the early adopters anymore. It's quickly becoming the new default setting for how we get work done.
So here's what that economic shift actually looks like. The old scarcities, things like manual effort, the number of hours you worked, even just baseline knowledge, they're all becoming abundant. The new valuable scarcity is the uniquely human ability to direct all this new intelligence. It's no longer about doing the work, it's about having the vision to decide what work actually matters.
And this is where we humans have the ultimate advantage. AI can generate 1,000 options, but it can't tell you which one is truly right. That takes judgment. It can't replicate taste or that deep expertise that only comes from years of focus. And maybe most importantly, it doesn't have the courage to make a call, to act on the data, and to learn from the outcome. These are the skills that are going to define value in this new era.
So all of this leads us to the most vital question. In a world where the rules of value are being completely rewritten, what is our role? How do we not just adapt to this, but actually thrive in it?
This is probably the single most critical takeaway. Our role is evolving from being operators of tools to becoming architects of systems. We're no longer just using AI. We are designing the intelligent factories that are going to produce insights, solutions, and value on a scale we've just never seen before.
And in this new role as an architect, AI becomes this profound mirror. It magnifies your curiosity, your ambition, your clarity of thought, and, your blind spots too. The bottleneck to progress is no longer the ability to execute a task. It's the quality of your direction and the clarity of your vision.
So we'll leave you with this thought. For the first time in human history, intelligence is a manufactured resource. It's abundant, it's accessible to pretty much everyone. The defining question of our time is no longer how we'll get the work done, but what we will choose to build with this unbelievable new power. The blueprint is yours to design.